Okay, so let's take a look and see what these cards are saying, Sag. Number one is that Four of Cups is saying that there may be an opportunity right in front of you in terms of love, but you're just not seeing it. I'm actually seeing that echoed here with the Ace of Cups because you can see in these cards, the Ace of Cups is a cup that's being handed from the divine. It is a new opportunity, a new beginning in love, something that you'd be passionate about, something that would make your heart overflow. And in the Four of Cups, it's being offered to this person. This is the Rider-Waite, by the way. But they're just not seeing it. Instead, they're focused on what has been, what is, and what they believe will always be. So they think this is just, that's it. That's all there is. And so they're kind of checking out. I call this my Rip Van Winkle card. And they're totally missing the love that is being offered directly to them by the universe. It's like, here's this new love, here's this cup, this offering. But he's saying, I don't believe it, I don't see it. Things are always as they are. So be aware, Sag, that there might be love right in front of you, or even more love if you're already in a relationship that is just yours to look up and see and receive. Put yourself in that receptive mode. You might be resisting it because again, this is blindfolded. This is not seeing. And this has to do with our thoughts. If you're imprisoned in your own thoughts, it can sometimes tie you up and make you feel powerless or stuck when really it's just your thoughts. In this card, I always like to point out that she is free to cut herself, cut those binds of the ropes that are around her on one of those swords, and just walk away. Pull off that blindfold and see the cup of love that is right in front of them. So be aware of the love that is all around you instead of potentially being stuck in old thinking patterns. There may have been a way where you didn't feel like you could manifest the love that you wanted in the past, Sag. This is King of Cups, which is the perfect partner. This is usually the man who, it could be male or female, but usually this is the partner who is compassionate, is loving, has love on their mind, is thoughtful of other people's feelings, is just like an emotionally balanced, wonderful, caring, kind partner. And this is Magician in reverse. So it's saying, I haven't been able to create or manifest the partner that I wanted. Potentially, it could also be that there's a water sign person who's not showing up as their normal self. They're, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, who's draining your energy. That's what King of Cups and Magician in reverse can be. But for some of you, it will be that. But I'm seeing this mostly as not feeling like you can manifest your perfect partner, your perfect love. And with these showing up, even if they're in the reverse, the capability is here. They're both here. But it's just your doubt that is causing it to not manifest. It's maybe burdens from the past, Sag, or feeling like you're weighted down with too many responsibilities that is making you feel that way. That you can't do this anymore, carry on this way anymore. But this cycle is wrapping up. This is a 10. Both of these cards have to do with feeling oppressed, like I just can't do it, I'm stuck, it's too heavy. But, when you have Magician here, Magician is abracadabra. I can have anything I want. I create it. I say it. I see it. I say it. It's here. I have all the resources. And guess who shows up with that is this King of Cups, perfect partner. Right there waiting for you. Can you see that person? Can you receive the cup of love that is coming at you, Sag? Maybe it could be that something wasn't the right time for something in the past, but now you're waking up to seeing oh yeah, I was capable of doing that all along. Here, I have all these options in front of me. This is often a card of I don't know which one to choose, or seeing something through rose-colored glasses, but it also means lots of options. I can receive love in many different ways. And for some of you, this may feature a fire sign person. I'm seeing heavy energy for Aries, Leo, and Sag, especially Leo with strength showing up here. And this is a strong fire sign person. It's someone who is bold, and has big ideas, thinks big, takes action, is courageous, but also who is gentle and kind and does things through compassion, and patience, not through force. So I see that there's a Leo sign person here, Sag, that could be a really good match for you. I mean, potentially too, this could be you, Sag, showing up as King of Wands and just being patient and having fortitude and strength, especially in regards to love, and maybe being patient, like saying, all these options are in front of me, but they're not quite yet the one that I want. I'm willing to wait for the new love that is coming my way towards the end of the month. You may have an opportunity for love that you see. If you've been bored with your options so far and saying, it just hasn't worked out, I'm going to stop trying. Here's all these things that it seems like all that glitters isn't gold. Every time I make a choice, it turns out to not be what I thought it was. Here's new, fresh love energy that is going to make your heart be overfilled and overjoyed. This is beautiful. And again, this theme of patience. Good things come to those who wait. This is 7 of Coins energy. So this is sort of like saying, maybe I've been waiting for this for a long time. Maybe the time is now. Maybe even if things have felt unjust, unfair in my relationships in the past, or that decisions have been made that feel like it's not according to the truth, or things have been unfair, unjust, untruthful. This is saying, I've been waiting for a while for this new beginning, or I've been willing to wait for this new beginning. I've had this courage, this fortitude, this strength. And that's kind of a theme, new love coming in, or it could even just be a new cycle, a new chapter. And even just the belief, having the belief that, yes, I can manifest the love I want in my life. I'm not gonna buy into this anymore, where I'm tired and I'm not seeing the love that's being offered to me. I'm pushing away that cup of love. This is sort of like saying in the reverse, I'm doubtful that I'll ever get it. I make wishes, but they don't come true. Magician says, no, abracadabra, here it is. Here's this perfect partner, male or female. I'm tired of this cycle of feeling overburdened or over oppressed. I'm tired of the old way of thinking about things and keeping myself stuck. I'm willing to be patient and courageous and have fortitude. Potentially line up with another fire sign person. But I think it's really with 7 of Cups being followed by this Ace of Cups, and with this card of Patience. They're both surrounded by cards of patience. I think it's that you've been really patient about sorting through all the options that you've had over time, and really waiting for that one cup, that one heart that's really going to fulfill you, Sag. So again, it kind of reiterates with this Venus in Scorpio retrograde this month that it could be showing up the one that got away, the one that you've been waiting on for a while, and being patient, having strength, having fortitude, having really knowing what it is that you want to harvest, even if there's felt like there's been injustices or unfairness in the past. This could be someone that you felt had done you wrong before, even, or that if others have done you wrong, that this is really the one that's worth waiting for. And I see, this is a partnership card too, 2 of Wands. This is making it happen, having passion, having will, feeling like the world is in the palm of your hands, and having confidence. So I'm going to say this month, Sag, have confidence, especially with the options that you may not see. Both of these cards, we see the Cloud, and it's saying that you may have options that don't even occur to you, but it's being handed to you. The universe is saying, here it is. Here's something that you love. You may even find a partner doing something that you really love to do, and that's how you meet them. And it brings you this confidence, this balance. Beautiful here in the time of Libra, Sag. It's all about partnership and balance. And taking what used to feel out of balance or unfair or untrustworthy, unjust, and saying, no, this brings me more joy, more confidence. This is a card of often receiving help, or finding the person who balances you out and making a decision like, this is what I want. This is what I'm going after. I'm sending my ships out. It's time. So I see a lot of really great things, Sag. Just with all this gray energy here, just be balanced about it. See if you can identify what's a real option versus something that doesn't please you or doesn't excite you. I see something exciting coming towards you here towards the end of the month, and it may be another fire sign, potentially, with all this Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Or this could just be you being patient and waiting for the right thing. So that's my reading for you, Sag, for October.